Welcome back to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon, and today we are getting into the house, Zaharoff's house. I'm probably butchering that name. Zaharoff's house, okay? I got their sample kit here. Fell in love with the Justin Copeland Creator Kit 3.0 Soulless, Seamless Soul. Love, I really like that fragrance. So this is their sample kit, and I can't really unbox it the way I traditionally do it, so I already have them already done. They came, if you're interested, I was a little underwhelmed by this and surprised, but they came in this packaging and bubble wrapped. So you know, I think it's more so in this, for this particular thing, you are getting like a crap ton of samples, and they're not cheap samples, so they probably more so focused on, hey, let's get these guys these fragrances. You're going to, you know, eat the fact that you're not getting a premium packaging, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. All right, so here it is. We have Leather Tabac. Leather Tabac. You know, the only fragrances that focused on this have been the Nishane fragrances. I don't know why, but it's not working. Anyway, this is a very attractive decant. Yes, it is. Oh, this is, okay. This is a sticker. It's a sticker. I was like, this is not lined up. So I was like, oh, okay, why is it cost? It's a sticker. So it's not engraved or anything. All right, sad face. But we're going to go ahead and get this into the spirit. We're going to get this right here. Oh, okay, boom. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to tuck it away. We're going to get into the notes here. So, actually, let's see what Fragrantica's got, because they seem to be the same. Fragrantica has this listed. Okay, you have leathery, sweet tobacco. Oh, fresh spice. I really like this. Fresh spice, amber, animalic, smoky honey, aromatic, and oud. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. A 22% concentration Parfum. So in the top notes, you got star anise, plum, black pepper, sage, and rosemary. Okay, those match up. And in the middle notes, you got tobacco, birchtar, myrrh, cumin, Bulgarian rose. I knew I smelled some rose in here. And those match up as well. Yep, those match up as well. And in the base, you have leather, honey, oud, suede, frankincense, praline. Is that chocolate? Madagascar, vanilla, Indonesia, patchouli leaf. Okay. All right, so if you've seen the Signature Tabac fragrance that I've reviewed for Zaharoff, this is essentially, this is the grown-up, well-traveled, you know, six-figure earner version of that fragrance, guys. It's a step up in almost every way. Into the fragrance, what am I getting? Okay, buckle up. There is a, oh man, there's a strong oud that comes forward. It's kind of funky. But it's smooth. It's very smooth. It's not, these are not carcinogenic. These are not jaggedy. These are not rickety. These are very smooth, blended, sophisticated, loud, but at the same time, active is the word I want to use. Like, it's not something that, it is what it is. It kind of smells, I'm definitely getting like a burnt tar. But I want to say the rosemary and the sage give it like an herbal component. It gives it an herbal aspect to it. Man, this is good stuff. That fresh spice, that's really what's making it. It's not as sweet as the Tabac. It's not nearly as sweet as that. This goes more in that grungy direction. This goes way more in that earthy, funky, dirty, like roll around in the mud a little bit type of fragrance. Leather Tabac. Leather Tabac. Yeah. Yeah, I like this a lot. I definitely... Yeah, the traditional tobacco is more of like an ashy, straightforward. This is straightforward as well, but like it's coming at you at different angles. You know, leather tobacco is coming at you at different angles, whereas the traditional tobacco is just kind of straightforward, gives you that ashy cigarette butt type of feel. This doesn't have that at all. This is more of a fragrance that is like it just smells earthy. It smells like it smells. It smells like a fragrance that is like a bunch of the ingredients kind of like mushed together, you know, and just kind of ground into a fine paste and then kind of sprinkled. That's what this smells like. It's very earthy. It doesn't smell processed. It doesn't smell mechanical. It smells like raw ingredients. So far, I like this a lot. Yeah. You'd have to like oud. Yeah, you'd have to be someone who is okay with being a little funky. It's also loud. It's a loud fragrance. It's not close to this. Well, it's close to the skin because I don't. It's one spray here, but like I could imagine 3, 4, 5 of these, and I mean it's going to be projecting really, really hard. So, yeah, those are my initial impressions, thoughts of the fragrance. Leather Tabac. Yeah, 22% concentration. It's of one of the highest ones. It's like 25 is where they top out at. And that's a lot. That's strong, man. And it shows. It shows. There is a slight sour component to it. I don't know where that's coming from. It might be the Birchtar. Yeah, it said it smells like tar. That might be it. They both used tobacco from Virginia, which I think is interesting. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's blonde cedar from Virginia and tobacco from Virginia. Yeah. Yep. There's a slight incense to this, but not really. It's more like if somebody said it, you'd be like, oh, yeah. But it's not necessarily something that is forward. I think the rosemary was maybe giving it that sour. The rosemary and the birch is giving it that sour component. But anyway, those are my initial impressions. I really like it. I like it a lot. It's pretty good. What do you think? Have you tried this? What do you think of Zaharoff's house? Okay, have you tried Justin Copeland's fragrance? What do you think of that? Let me know if you guys are interested in, you know, a certain fragrance in particular from this house. But other than that, YouTube is making some excellent recommendations right now. Check them out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.